So this is the microinverter that comes from Deye Company, and this is a 2 kilowatt microinverter which works in a different way compared to all the inverters available in the market, and its efficiency also remains higher than all of them. Although we use it in shaded areas where there is shadow on the solar panels, because of that their power generation gets affected. By using this microinverter there, you can increase power generation by up to 20%. Apart from this, using a microinverter also has many more benefits. In most of the inverters available in the market, the solar panel connections are done mostly in series. If we take the example of a string inverter, and if you are installing 10 panels on a 5 kilowatt inverter, then you have to connect all panels in series. In this condition, when a shadow falls on one solar panel, power generation of all the solar panels gets affected. But when we talk about the microinverter, it connects separately with every panel. If there is shadow on one panel, then the rest of the panels will not be affected. Their power generation will keep working properly. So now let us unbox it and test it, and we are also going to talk about its benefits. Along with it, we have been given this user manual paper where its connections and app monitoring setup are given, explaining how you can do app monitoring, because with this microinverter you can monitor every panel separately. Which solar panel is generating how much electricity becomes very easy to know with this microinverter. Along with it, a connector is also given for making the connections. This inverter can be connected in parallel. If you want to install a 2 kilowatt system with this inverter, you can install 2 of them. If you want to install 4, you can simply connect them in parallel. For that, there is a separate T-shaped connector that you need to use, and both inverters need to be connected to each other. Apart from this tool is given which is used to disconnect the connector. So this is our main unit. Here you can see that 4 connectors are given for installing 4 solar panels. You can connect 4 different solar panels here. On each connector, you can connect a panel up to 700 watts. So if you connect 700 watt panels, you can connect up to 2800 watt panels. However, you will get a maximum of 2 kilowatt power from it. And here is the AC output terminal. You have to put this inside your MCB box or the ACD box that we use for protection. Apart from that, if you are using only one microinverter, you can plug it directly into your home socket as well. There is a long cable available for that, which you can connect and plug directly into the socket. So in this way, this microinverter becomes a very easy plug and play device. Now let us talk about the technical specifications of this microinverter. Its technical specifications are completely given on the back. Some extra information can be seen in the user manual or on their website. Here you can first see that the max input voltage is 60 volts. So you can connect any technology panel on it very easily. It supports up to 700 watt panels easily. The MPPT voltage range is from 25 volts to 55 volts. So if your solar panel provides slightly above 25 volts, it will still work. This is its biggest benefit. In string inverters or hybrid inverters, the minimum voltage range is at least 150 volts. So you need to connect at least 3 panels. But on this microinverter, even if you connect one panel, it will still work. Next is the max input current, which is 18 ampere for each panel, and the max short circuit input current is 27 ampere for each panel. Apart from this, the output voltage is 230 volts and the current is 8.7 ampere. Below that, you can see that its capacity is 2 kVA and it can export up to 2 kilowatt power. Many people ask how much load can be run on it, but you cannot run any load directly on it because it works only with the grid. It works like an on-grid inverter. So this question does not apply here. You can put more than 2 kilowatt panels on it and take 2 kilowatt power from it, which will reduce your electricity bill. This microinverter can also be connected with Deye Company's hybrid inverter. So you can increase the panel capacity of your hybrid inverter as well. If your electricity bill is high and you want to install extra panels so that your billing becomes less, then you can directly connect this microinverter with their hybrid inverter and reduce your electricity bill. Here the operating temperature is given, the protection class is given, and the over voltage category and inverter topology details are also given. Its serial number is also given, and there is information about how to connect it with the app. So you have seen the technical specifications. Now let us talk about its setup. First, we need to connect it with the solar panels and with the grid supply. Only then can we set up the app monitoring. Although its working starts automatically once you connect it with the grid and connect the panel, but for monitoring we must set up the app. For this, we need one cable for grid connection and one DC extension cable so that we can connect the solar panel with it. Although this is installed behind the solar panel, so long cable is not required, but the cable that comes with the panel is usually short, so we still need a DC extension cable. Then we can connect it and set up the app monitoring. So let us start. The installation procedure is given here, but right now we want to connect it temporarily and just test it. So we will directly connect the microinverter connection part with the grid and connect the solar panel directly with it. Here you can see they have clearly clearly shown how to install it in the junction box and how 3 wires are given, including neutral, phase and earth, which need to be connected. So you can see all details here. After that, the app monitoring setup has to be done in the mobile app, which I will show you. Only after completing this setup, monitoring will work. Here, the technical data is given, which was not fully printed on the microinverter. You can see it here. As I told you, it supports up to 700 watt panels. Now let us talk about the connector which we have right now. Here you can see that neutral is given on the right side and line is given on the left side. But in this connector, the top one shows PE, which is earth. So when we hold it like this, the side showing L is line. So the connection inside it is opposite, but we will follow the connector pattern because this connector will connect with that connector. So here we will keep phase on this side, neutral on the other side and earth on the top. I will quickly do the connections, and after completing all connections, we will directly go to app monitoring. We have completed the setup. We have connected the grid output wire to the MCB box, and we have connected the solar panel as well. From one panel, we have taken out positive and negative wires. But the problem is that it is rainy weather and there is no sunlight. We waited for 2 to 3 days for testing, but sunlight was not good. Today we will do it anyway, even if sunlight is low. So let us first connect the panel, then connect the grid, and then do the app monitoring setup. Right now sunlight has increased a bit, and we will check the panel with the multimeter. We are getting 46 volt VOC from the solar panel. So we will connect it to panel 1. This is the positive wire and this is the negative wire. Now we connect the grid cable. We simply have to match the plug and tighten it. Now it is fully connected. We can start the app monitoring setup to check the power generation. We are testing the panel here. The connection is very easy. It is a plug and play setup. You can easily install it at home. You just need grid connection, meaning you must have net metering at home. For app monitoring, we use the Deye Cloud app. We already have 2 plants running, which we had set up earlier, 3 kilowatt and 5 kilowatt. So we click on the 3 lines on top and then click on create plant. Here we need to fill all details of the plant, like plant name, micro, and address if needed. If you want to upload an image, you can do that too. We have to select system type as G, and capacity we can enter 2 kilowatt 18. Right now we are using only one panel. Now it is asking to take a picture and scan the barcode of the logger. After scanning, it adds the logger and confirms. Now we need to connect this logger with Wi-Fi. For this, we go to device and click Wi-Fi configuration. Here we enter our Wi-Fi password. It will now start connecting and test the speed. Now we have to connect to the Wi-Fi of the microinverter. Its number is shown here. We enter the password that is written on the Wi-Fi label and connect. After connecting, we return to the app. Now it is completed and we press done. Now our setup is done. We can check it in the overview. On top, it shows status as pending. Once it starts, power generation will appear. It will show how much production is happening and how much power is going to the grid. It updates every 5 minutes. 5 minutes have passed. Now we will get some production. We can see it is showing 260 watt. So 260 watt production has started from our solar panel. After checking again after some time, we can see production has increased and reached around 390 watt. We can track it here. Below you can see earlier it was around 280 watt. So we can track complete production of the whole day. Now this is their hybrid inverter. We can connect the micro-inverter with it. We simply go to settings and set the gen port to micro-inverter. Or you can also take smart load output where you can run essential appliances. Both will work. You can see how well the systems connect with each other. If you have installed 5 kilowatt panels on the inverter and want to add 2 kilowatt more, you can use micro-inverter to increase the capacity. To connect the micro-inverter, we go to settings and set the gen port to micro input and press OK. Now its icon has appeared on the top. Here we will connect the micro-inverter to the gen port. For this, we will switch off the inverter first, then do the connection and show you the power directly on the display. We have turned on the inverter again and cut the solar panel connection. Now we will not get power from the solar panels. Power will come from the microinverter. It took around 2 minutes. Now the supply has started and power is coming from the battery. As you can see, the microinverter wire is already connected and we have kept it outside. You can see it outside. We increase the load and now the battery percentage is at 98%. When it goes below 95%, the microinverter will start and it will begin working. Right now the load is 4 kilowatt on a 5 kilowatt inverter. Many people ask how much load it can take. It can take full 100% load. I'm running 3 air conditioners on it. 2 are 1 ton and 1 is 1.5 ton. My computer is also running on it. You can see it is running everything easily. When solar power comes, battery stress becomes less because right now 4 kilowatt is running directly from the battery. Since we are testing, we are not turning on the solar panels. We only want to test the microinverter with this system. The battery is now at 95%. And we will see if the microinverter turns on. The inverter fan sound is also coming. We can see that power has started coming from the microinverter. Right now 100 watt power is coming from the microinverter. You can see there are clouds. When sunlight increases, power will definitely increase. As soon as sunlight increased a little, it reached 370 watt. In this way you can increase solar panels with it. Now we will connect the panels that are already installed with our hybrid inverter. As soon as they connect, the load on the battery will reduce. You can see the power coming from the panels is now mixed. Our load is running. You can see that the power coming from the solar panels is equal to the load and the extra power is charging the battery. The battery is charging at around 400 watt. So we can say that the micro inverter power is charging the battery. So if your load is heavy and your panels are less, you can install a micro inverter and add more panels. You have seen its testing. Now let us talk about its benefits. Talking about monitoring, you can monitor every panel separately. If any panel ever fails, you can easily identify and replace it. Second benefit is that it operates on low voltage, so there is no risk of fire. Because in other inverters, when you connect a string, voltage can go up to 400 or 500 volts. But in this microinverter, maximum voltage remains around 50 volts. So it is much safer. It operates on low voltage, so it becomes slightly more efficient than string and hybrid inverters. The shadow benefit we already discussed. If shadow falls on one panel, only that panel gets affected. All other panels keep producing power. Using this inverter, you can build your solar system as large as you want. If your budget is low, you can start with 2 kilowatt and increase slowly. If you want to increase capacity more, you can connect 2 inverters in parallel or 3 in parallel and build as big a setup as you want. So this microinverter is best for homes and also best for commercial use. It comes with IP67 rating, so it is water and dust proof. Its life is long and it also comes with around 10 years warranty. Overall, this inverter comes with many features. Only one limitation is that the starting cost is a bit higher, and if you want a big setup, you must install many microinverters. So installation may take slightly more time. Otherwise, in terms of benefits and features, this is one of the best microinverters. If you still have any question or suggestion, then comment in the video comment box. If you like the video, like it and share it. Also subscribe to our channel. Press the bell icon so that you get similar videos from time to time. Thank you.